Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and this is Indigo Lightworker Tarot. Today I'm so excited to do a reading for Libra. Okay, so for all my Libras out there, my format is changed a little bit. Okay, I was directed by the angels to not get messages like in real time for the videos for you guys, but they wanted me to meditate and they delivered me messages for each sign through meditation. Now Libra, the message I got for you might be the most interesting one I received because I feel it's more of a warning for you and some action needs to take place on your part. Okay? And I think you're going to find the message quite fascinating. And we'll just see what you think of the message. Okay, this is a message directly from your angels, and I'm just going to read it to you. Okay, and you take what you feel resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Also, the interpretation of it could be more metaphysical or more not as literal as it appears. Okay, but it could be literally you need to make some changes here. Okay, I'll just read it and you can decipher it. Okay, go down a different path, Libra. If that means crossing over or backtracking, do it. Which I found interesting because Spirit usually doesn't say backtrack. Okay, this path you are on has been marked. It's not for you. Okay, the path you want is close by. Get there by taking steps to a new you. You are letting others lead you down this path. And they are wonders of misfortune. Okay, they want what's yours. And you can't let them have it. Let them lose you down the path. They will yell for you, but move in silence and get away. They want to drain you, not empower you. These low vibrational beings are there to rob you. And it's up to you to either be their victim or be the one that got away. They are not what they appear to be. They are energy vampires. And they want what you have. Their agenda is dark and sick. You can't escape. Keep in line with them, but blend in until the moment arises to slip away. You didn't listen to your soul's warning, but no one ever has always listened. Let it be heard and guide you as well. Trauma can take, but don't let their trauma become yours to carry. Sometime soon, your chance to escape will present itself. Don't let it slip by, for the opportunity may never come again or come back around. Once their mask fall off, their mark will be felt by you. And you could find yourself in the clutches of darkness. Time is here, time is there, but time won't stop for you. So use time to make a plan and stick to it. Okay? So I feel like this is a warning that you have people around you that have an agenda that's not in alignment with you. There are people around you that are takers and not givers, and that they are appearing one way, but they are not what they appear to be, Libra. Okay, so, and maybe you knew this because Spirit said you didn't listen to your soul's warning, but no one ever has always listened. Okay, so Spirit is saying, don't beat yourself up about this if you got yourself involved with people who are not for your highest good, because it happens to the best of us. Okay? It's so easy to do. All right. So that was your angel message, and I found it fascinating. I have to say, Libra. Okay? But Spirit wants you on a different path is basically the theme of that message. And they gave me an angel number for you guys. It's number 42. It often signifies balance, harmony, and new opportunities. So you have the opportunity to get away from a group of people who don't have who do not have good intentions towards you. Okay, is the theme I'm getting from this message. Okay? And you're going to have to do it in a sly manner because these people are sly. Okay? Obviously, they wear masks. They're not who they appear to be. Okay? They could be people who present themselves one way to the world, but they are not what they are presenting themselves to be. Okay? They could have fake profiles. They could just be leading a double life. Something along those lines. Okay? All right, so what you are manifesting, I asked Spirit with tarot cards before I started this reading, what is Libra manifesting? And I got the Four of Pentacles. So you are guarding yourself. Okay, there's control in your energy. You're holding back. Okay, maybe you know that the people around you are a bit shady. Something's off with them. And so you're holding back. Okay? You're grasping to what you can control. Okay? And it could be you're financially you're saving money. You're manifesting money in some type of way. Okay? Or you're not giving, you don't want to give anymore to some situation that you've got yourself into. Okay? So you're already manifesting a new path. Okay? You're trying to get to somewhere else anyways. Okay? Because maybe you've realized that you're not where you want to be. Okay, Libra? And then I have these oracle cards that are like, they're entitled Journey. Okay, and they're really interesting cards. And I got number 26 for you guys, and it's called Nothingness. Okay, look at this card. All these cards are just so beautiful. Okay. So a very zen. Okay, it looks like a man who is stripped down of everything, and he is just sitting there meditating. Okay, and the card is called Nothingness. Okay. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about this card and what it signifies. Okay, so this is like signifying your energy here, Libra. Nothingness. Okay. It's a powerful paradoxical image of a guru or mystical figure seated in a peaceful pose with the stark emptiness of a bare room. Okay, it speaks to the profound state of integrated detachment and enlightenment, non-attachment that blossoms when one has been fully divested of all worldly attachments, including their ego and any clinging desires that they could have. Okay, so, and I feel like that's the theme that Spirit has been with that message. Spirit wants you to detach from something that's not for you. Okay? And if you have to let go of your ego or your desires to do so, then you need to do that. Okay? Maybe the path you're on, you got there because it was desirable. Okay? Which, that's probably the case. There's a lot of desire at play here. Okay? And your ego is involved. Okay? But you need to detach from something. All right, at its core, nothingness represents the culmination of the soul's journey toward complete surrender and lucid presence. Okay, so you need to surrender something so that you can get on a path that is for your higher good. Okay, because the path that you're on with these Spirit called them energy vampires. They called them wanderers of misfortune. And they're trying to rob you of something. All right? The empty room in that card evokes the sacred void that remains when all false constructs of identity, materialism, and conceptual overlays have been dissolved, leaving only the pristine ground of our most essential nature. Okay? So this card kind of challenges you to, if you were stripped of everything, what would remain? What would be left if you're taking I need to ask myself this question. If everything I had was taken from me, what would remain? What would remain is who I am as a person. Okay, so who are you at the core, Libra? That's what this card is challenging you to ask yourself. Okay? This card illuminates our ultimate reunion with the deathless, infinite womb of pure potentiality, from which all phenomenal existence endlessly arises and subsides. We are met with the profound realization that our path of struggle was merely preparation for this definitive letting go into supreme nothingness. Okay? Ultimately, nothingness extends an invitation to shed the very craving for personhood itself. For it is only when we have been fully emptied that we discover ourselves as vessels for the unobstructed self-expression of the cosmos, sculptures in perpetual flux, midwifed by the nourishment of the great womb. Okay? So a surrender needs to take place. Okay? And you need to have a discovery of yourself. So empty out anything that's no longer serving you. Okay? And what's left? What's left after we have been emptied? Okay? And there's the nothingness. This is a very psychological card, I feel like. Nothingness. Okay? It's very it's kind of mystical. All right? When you're stripped of everything that's tangible and physical, what remains? Okay? It's a fascinating card. All right, Libra, so that's what I got for you. I'm going to ask Spirit for your opportunity now. Okay? All right, so we know that Libra needs to take a different path here, Spirit. Well, what's their opportunity? How can you help them get there? Tell me about that. What's the opportunity? Okay, I got the Fool. All right, so you need, Spirit kind of already said this, but you need to take a leap, cross over onto a different path. Okay, the Fool here, Libra. Okay, so you're just going to have to take a jump into a different environment. I think that's what Spirit is saying. And maybe you're not going to know where you're going, or maybe it's going to be difficult to get there, but it's worth the effort. You need to make the moves. Okay? Because you have a small window here to do so. That's what Spirit was telling us. Okay, tell me more about the opportunity for Libra here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So be practical in how you take the steps to move in a different direction. Okay, so Spirit has already told us that you need to move in a different direction. Okay, be very practical on how you get there. think it through. With that Queen of Pentacles, she is very structured. She is very stable. Okay, she is grounded. So she would count her steps. She would figure out the path that will work best for her, the path that is of least resistance. Okay, I think that's your opportunity. Find the path of least resistance. Okay, tell me more about the opportunity. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. All right. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles for your opportunity here, Libra. Okay, I feel like you have more than one way of going about this. Okay, getting on a new path here. And maybe you're debating on how you're going to go about this. Okay? Well, make sure you're willing to adapt. You're going to have to, if you're getting on a different life path or moving away from a situation or environment, you're going to have to be, don't forget to be adaptable, to be flexible. Okay? Make balanced decisions. Okay? Mull things over with that Two of Pentacles. Okay? And use your time wisely. Is your opportunity. Okay, tell me more about the opportunity for Libra. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so take the Knight of Wands, just goes for it. Okay, they see an opening and they take it. So when you see your chance, just go for it. Okay? Be fearless. Be fearless. Just don't look back kind of mentality. Like, I'm going for it. Okay, that's your opportunity to just go for it. Okay, what's their advice? Okay, it's the Nine of Wands. All right, so you're going to have, these people are going to test your boundaries. You're going to have to set up boundaries. Your advice is to protect yourself. Okay? From anything that is not for your highest good. Okay? Protect yourself. Be, these people are going to be persistent with you. Okay? Because they want something you have, Libra. Something, I don't know. These people have an agenda. That's what Spirit said, and they're energy vampires. So, I think they want to feed off you energetically. All right? So, your energy is very good, very appealing. Okay? They want to drain you of that energy. These people, they wander around, okay, looking for trouble is what the vibe I'm getting. Okay, so you're going to have to protect yourself from trouble. Stand your ground. Okay, stand your ground with these people. Do not let them walk all over you is your advice. Protect yourself. Set those boundaries. Because they're going to test your boundaries. They're not going to let you go and get on another path without. They're going to put up a fight with you. Okay? But you're going to have to be persistent and you're going to have to stand your ground and live in your convictions is your advice. Be courageous. Okay, let's get one more for the advice. We have Temperance. Okay, so you're going to have to be sensible with how you go about releasing this toxic energy out of your life. Okay? Move with purpose. Set things in motion in a way that you can reach your goals. Okay? this might involve being patient. You're not just going to get these people out of your life overnight. Okay? You might have to gradually, like Spirit said, you're going to just slip away and slip away in silence. So you might need to block them. Okay? But the divine has your back. With the Temperance card, the divine has your back here, Libra. Okay? You could be under divine protection, or you're being divinely guided away from these people or this environment. Okay? And you're going to take, your advice is to take, maybe you've been around a negative environment. Well, you're going to take that negativity and turn it into positivity. So maybe this situation is going to fuel you into, like, now you've learned a lot. You're going to take what you've learned from this situation, and it's going to, you're going to have an evolution take place. Okay? You're going to alchemize the situation. Okay? So it's not going to leave a lasting effect on you if you don't allow it to. Okay? You can turn all this negative into positivity. Okay? Is the advice. All right, so that's the advice for you, Libra. Just for fun, we're going to get some fortune teller cards for you guys. Okay? Let's see. What's the fortune for Libra, Spirit? And I always drop those cards. Okay. Just a second. We got a chance encounter will bring you great fortune, and your intuition is your greatest strength. Trust it. Okay? So, aren't these cards cool? I love these. So, trust your intuition. And maybe in the past you didn't. Okay? But now you know better. Okay? Let's get one more. Well, I got 3. Okay. We have magic flows where intention goes. Manifest your dreams. Okay. We have a guardian angel is watching over you. Feel their presence. Okay. I kind of just said that. So your angels have your back, Libra. Don't ever doubt that. They're watching over you. A sacred ritual will bring you clarity and insight. Okay. So this could just mean cleansing yourself of any harmful energies. Okay? Releasing the negativity. Okay? That could be the meaning of this card. All right, Libra, I thank you so much for watching. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, I'll see you next time.